Hi everyone. So basically we are here because some of you, and by that I mean one of you, requested that we do a review of our running gear. So we're gonna start with shoes. And that's why I'm here with all of our shoes.
And so, we're gonna rate our shoes using our user experience. We're gonna do it based on running performance, which is how fast can you go with the shoe, comfort, which is how long can you go with the shoe, and last but not least, looks, because no one wants to have an ugly shoe.
So I'll start with my three favorite road running shoes, which are the Salomon Phantasm. They are red. These are very light shoes. They're the lightest one that I own, and they have an energy blade technology here. I think you have it here, and they're very good for going really fast. But the thing is, in the upper mesh, it's very plasticky, so it's like a fishnet, which has your feet very well tight, but it's uncomfortable for me. So that means that I can only do up to 8 kilometers in these, which is a shame because they are really good. They make me feel really fast, but they are uncomfortable in that sense.
And now it's time to rate the Salomon Phantasm. With these shoes, I can really feel being forced to go faster, giving them a 9 out of 10 for running explosiveness. I have too much friction between my shoes and the lateral part of the shoe, so I give them a 6 out of 10 for comfort. Looks wise, they're very pretty, but not really taking risk either, giving them a 7 out of 10.
And these are my guilty pleasure for this one, because honestly, compared to the other two, they're not that good for running. They're very comfortable, and they're the first ones that I owned. And the thing with these ones is that I just love the way they look. So I don't care how good I'm running, I feel like I cannot stop watching these. These are still very good, but the new ones that I see have no gel, which that means that they're not going to be as comfortable, and therefore with this I can run 20k. Unlike the Salomon, these are more comfortable, the mesh is very good, and actually these are supposed to also be able to get wet. So for those conditions, this seems to be good. For this, I would definitely do 20k, but not more. The amortization with time in the race, it gets different. After 20k, I feel that these would be less effective in that.
And when it comes to the Asics Nusa 311, this shoe has a 7 out of 10 for running explosiveness. They're not as energetic as the Salomon. Then you have 9 out of 10 for comfort, because you can go, I can go up to 20 kilometers with them and feel good about it. And then 9 out of 10 for design, if you care about it, of course. They are super pretty.
And then I have my favorite ones, which is the Endorphin Shift from Saucony. Here they have a very thick sole, you can see. They also have the Power Run technology and the Speed Roll technology. What this makes me feel is that the shoe, as you can see, when you step, it forces you to go forward. So it makes you go faster, not in the same way as the Salomon, but I would say more balanced and more, it's a more equilibrated way of running. And the upper mesh, you can see here, is very soft, but here the back, the heel is well protected. So I feel that the box of this shoe is one of the best I've had for running. This makes it not just good then to go fast, but also comfortable. So if I ever had to do 40k kilometers, this will be my goal to go running.
These shoes are not faster than the Salomons, but it is a much more round shoe. This gives it an 8 out of 10 for running explosiveness. For comfort, I think it's on par with Asics, so 9 out of 10, and for design, 9 out of 10 too, because these are sick. These shoes are made and designed for running. Before moving to the trail shoes section, here's the ranking of the road shoes, out of which the winner of this 2023 season is the Saucony Endorphin Shift 2. Its balance was the main strength of the shoe, and its weakness is probably the long name. And now Luna presents the trail running shoes.
And now we're here to do the trail shoes that I have. And out of my collection, we have the Brooks Cascadia 15, which are very good. They're super soft. So I've done 34 kilometers and 40 kilometers in these ones. And I never had any issue with blisters or black nails or anything. So I really appreciate that. Then you have the sole, which is not so thick, which allows me to have more control and to feel more the ground when I'm running. The only not so good thing about these ones is durability, because I mean, maybe you can see here, there's already some holes in them, and it's been only like 200 kilometers that I've used them, so it's not too much. In theory, 400 is the average. So I will buy them again. I will just be conscious that they're not gonna last that long, what she said.
And now for the Brooks Cascadia 15. To me, on grip and sensations, this shoe is a 10 out of 10. In every race I felt all of the terrain and I didn't have an issue with my ankle. The comfort is 9 out of 10 because I never had an issue with my dark nails or any blisters. And looks, it's at 7 out of 10. They look good, but average.
And these are the latest addition to my collection. These are the Saucony Exodus Ultra 2. That's a long name. So these are almost as comfortable as these ones when it comes to the softness of the tissue, the mesh here. However, they have a stronger heel, and grip-wise they are better. They have the Power Track sole, and they do feel super grippy on the ground. Even when I'm in asphalt, it's really, really sticky. And they also have like the same protection for the rocks as the other one. And I think this is the first shoe that I've used also in wet conditions. What I really like about this one as well is that it has some sort of double protection here so that rocks don't come in. I think this so far is the most balanced, most secure shoe I could have bought, because I tried like 15 of them and I decided of this one in the end. And I tried them also in a very special place, as you will see now.
I took this to my latest training with Masha. 35 kilometers in 9 hours in the Alps, and my feet made it alive and well. The only drawback is the height of the outsole. It is higher than I would like, and also the risk of injury is slightly higher since the shoes lock your ankle very well, but because of the height, you can accidentally set a twisted ankle motion. So for grip and sensations, I will give it a 9 out of 10. The comfort is a 9.5 out of 10. And finally, the looks are fantastic. It gets a 9.5 out of 10. Here is the ranking of the trail shoes, out of which the winner of this 2023 season is the Saucony Exodus Ultra 2. The companion of 35 km trail did very well in protecting my feet and has a good grip. I hope durability will be better than the Brooks Cascadia 15.
This is only my user experience. I'm not paid by anyone or anything, and I even bought most of them in discount. So I just want to tell you thank you for being here. This is just sharing what I feel, and if it can help you get your own shoes, why not? And please keep on liking and subscribing, and see you in the next time.